So, like we've been saying, you got to understand this about money and the world we live in, the current world we live in. It's 2022. You have to put money up for 2025. So let's say you making 40 grand a year. You want to get that up? You got to make more than that. You got to go up every year. That's called production. See, if you work in a job where your money is not going up every year, you're in the wrong field. You're in the wrong, and I ain't talking about $1. I'm talking about $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. That's how you have to do, even if you have to work another job. See, y'all hanging out too much. And y'all think because you 23 that life is going to be peaches and cream. You don't know how much your life can change in 10 years when you're 33. You might, if you a simp or you a guy that just puts confidence in people, everybody that get married is not a simp, man. I don't agree with that. Everybody that get married is not a simp. But if you end up married at 33, you should have been saving money from 23 to 33. You should have already had an outlook on how you want to be. But people don't do that because people is too arrogant and they think they smarter than they really is. Now on YouTube, you got smart people who done experienced the good and the bad telling you what to do. It can help you. If you 23, you should be saving money and deciding, okay, I want to save $300 a month. Think if you save $300 a month and you don't touch it, where you would be at 33. And you could add to that, like you steady climbing. Because I'm telling you, them dudes you think is your friends, they're going to be acting funny in 5, 10, maybe even 15 years. And you done been wasted all your time trying to hang out. And you could have been working. I look at it now, I'll be like, I wish I would have never got into some of the stuff I got in. I wish I would have just worked 2 jobs and been saving that money the whole time. The only thing I don't regret is having kids. And I don't regret getting married either. Things change in marriage. I don't regret getting married. I had kids, I got married. I don't regret it. Because think about it. When you say you regret getting married, you erasing all the good times. There had to be some good time. But I will say that I'll never get legally married again. Because it's too much to go with it. It's too much to go with it. There's no way. No way. No way. And if I did, it'd be like 2 or 3 women, all of them richer than me, and we all contribute. That's the only way. And they stay the same, consistent, what they were when I decided I wanted to stick with them. You can change, but you got to be very close. That little meter should be very close. So in 2022, you got to work as a team. If you're a stay-at-home wife, you should be looking at things that you can do from home. From home. If you are disabled, then you should be getting disability. That's your way that you can contribute. If you are not disabled and you have kids and you stand at home, don't be arguing. You be a peaceful person. You do your part at home. And if he comes up short, you should already be doing something out the house. I don't care if you making gloves. This gonna add to it. You adding to the pot. You adding to the pot. And then now you done added to the pot 5, 10 years. Now something happened. Y'all got a pot. You see what I'm saying? People don't think like that though. And I didn't think, well, you learn this thing, you gain wisdom over time. So listen to me when I'm telling y'all young dudes this. When you young and you live at home, no job is a bad job. The only way it's a bad job is if they bothering you and they testing your gangster or your patience or whatever you want to call it. But even in some of those cases, you might just want to ignore it. Keep stacking that money up. Put that person that bother you the most, put their name on the envelope of that you saving your money in. So you got to come up with unique ideas. There's no upkeep or upfront costs, if you will. I'm stuttering. There's no upfront costs, low overhead, creative ideas, low overhead, no upfront costs. You a writer? Write these books. Write your books. Even if you ain't got the money, write your books. Like where I mess up is I'm a writer. I should be, 1 hour, 2 hours. I should be spending more time on my writing, which I'm going to do this year and next year. I got some books that's going to be pretty good, y'all. Now, stuff like that, writing books like that. You get a book published, that's money coming to you while you sleep. You got a unique design with clothes. Sell you some clothes. Create a YouTube channel. You know, if you got to fake it till you make it, it's a way to do it. How Dion did it, I wouldn't advise you do it that way. Don't lie to people. Don't get people hopes up. Don't get people to change their plans. Just be ethical and forthright with it. And I'm going to keep taking pokes. Every time I hear somebody try to take up for them, I'm going to take a poke. Listen, man. Listen, I get it. The black community, there's no such thing, really. And it's in shambles. But don't make it worse. You know what I mean? Don't act like you gonna provide solutions and then you run. Like me, I never tell people, oh, I'm finna build up Milwaukee, man. Milwaukee this month. No, I'm moving out of Milwaukee. I am. Now, if I make it big enough, I got some plans. Can't talk too much because if you're too good of a person, they might just try to kill you. Because some of them call themselves superior, but yet everybody that gets up, they take them out. That sounds like insecurity to me. It sounds like you really ain't about what you say. Because think about it. Okay, let's say I had a team called Elite, right? And I say, nobody can beat us, right? Nobody can beat us. We the best. We Team Elite. Then another team comes along. There's competition. And you cut the wires on the plane. And they all pass away. You wasn't Team Elite because you didn't give them a chance for you to prove that you Team Elite. I'm closing right here, but let me just give y'all this. One more example. When I used to play spades, I still play spades. I can play professionally. I'm just that good, like at almost instinctually knowing where the cards is going, based on my own hand. So when people see how good I am at spades, it makes them want to beat me. I get it, competition. But most of them would try to cheat. This is the stuff they used to do. They'll deal cards to themselves that wasn't supposed to go to them. They'll deal cards to their partner that wasn't supposed to go to them. They'll cut specific cards that they had a card that couldn't beat that card. And they'll either try to throw it on the ground, slide it to their partner, or hide it. They always like little stuff. But if you say, well, I'm better than you, I can beat you, then you cheat. I start beating you and you cheat. Are you better than me? No, you're not better than me. Because if you're better than me, you don't have to cheat. Just like with this YouTube stuff. If these other content creators, whether they friends with the reviewers or YouTube or whatever they got going on, if they better than me, then the videos are fairly placed, fairly known about, and they beat me, they beat me. But that's not what it is. And I'm not stupid. That's not how it's going. So you have to realize in 2022, everybody's scamming. People are scamming. People are faking it till they make it. People are cheating. I hate when people pull up in my driveway. All type of stuff. But claiming to be the best. If you're the best, you don't have to cheat. You know what it remind me of too? Remember wrestling? When wrestling was fake, we all know, but let's say it wasn't. When the dude is losing and then his buddies come and cheat and then distract the referee or something, and then he ends up pulling it off. You shouldn't have to do that. But this is the world we live in. So sometimes you might have to cut a corner. You might have to have an unlicensed business that you're going to get licensed later while you're making this money. You know, there's come a time where you have to cheat. But I'm not going to lie. If I cheat, let's say I know you cheating. I know you cheating. I'm like, you know what? I ain't going to quit. I'm going to cheat and I'm going to beat him in his own game. I'm not going to lie. If they ask me, yeah, I cheated. I cheated because you was cheating. Or in some ways, I'm not going to set the stage with lies. I think that's despicable. But in 2022, you got to do what you got to do, man. Everybody should be trying to make it. Don't accept not making it. Find out what you need to do and do it. And anybody that's claiming to be your friend, claiming to be your family, they don't owe you anything. But if you're going to be around making these claims and I come with a business, how are you buying what I'm selling from somebody that quality ain't even as good? How about this? If that's how you feel, you go your way, I go mine. So in 2022, to make it, you're going to have to cut some ties. That's part of it. You're going to have to cut some ties. With them relatives that's putting negative thoughts in your mind, as a man thinking, as a woman thinking, so are they. But this person is a poor-minded person. See, if a person views themselves as elite in their mind, nothing wrong with that at all. You just don't mistreat people because of what you think you are. Because the stuff will come back on you. You don't want to do it like that in 2022 or no other year. And remember, you're saving for the future. Don't invest all your money. Invest some money. See what happens. See if you can make some money from it. I believe in saving money. They say, oh, the dollar is going down. Not if I continue to make more dollars come in. If I continue to make more dollars come in, why would I invest all of my money in people pulling those strings when I can do two things this year? Okay, I made a profit. Let's work on the third thing. And you saving and your money is growing. I believe in saving more than I believe in investing. I believe in investing, but not like I do with saving money. Because in my own personal life, the times where I was focused on saving, that's the times I had the most. And of course, you're going to have to cut unnecessary costs. If you have to file bankruptcy and start over, don't be upset. Just build your credit back up, start over, do things different. I had an unfortunate circumstance. The guys tore my car up on purpose. Don't think I done forgot. But they tore my car up on purpose. For what reason? I ended up having to get car notes. I didn't want no car note. But I needed a good car to get around. These used cars, man. No, like, I would rather do Uber and Lyft. Well, I ain't gonna say Uber. I'm not promoting them at all. The stuff they did. Lyft. Than overpaying for a car. And if you lose a car that was taking a lot of your money, just do Uber and Lyft. Or I keep saying Uber. Uber is bogus for what they did. But just do Lyft. Because think about it. The money that you'll spend, you'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to try not to go nowhere this day. But the money you will spend, in most cases, is probably going to be far less than what you would spend on a car note. Even if you have to take a job that you can walk to or catch a short bike ride or something until you get the money to buy you a new car. If you buy a used car, already just get prepared. Have enough money. Like if you buy a $5,000 car, then you got to save up $8,000, and you should already be like, take it to the shop. What's going on with this car? An honest mechanic, good luck with that. And, work from there. But me, I'm trying to buy new cars. I don't want nothing that's more than a year old, man. No more. Did y'all hear this? Look, this car is only... Listen to this. Watch this. Let me see if you could hear it. Can you hear it? This car is only 4 years old. You hear that? They knew what they was doing when they sold it to me. Now, when I bought it, it was only 2 years old. But that's why I don't like 2-year-old cars no more. Because it could have been a rental. So you want to cut back costs. You want to write everything down. You want to have necessary, unnecessary. Write it down like that. Necessary, unnecessary. Unnecessary is that stuff that you might eat, drink, do that you don't necessarily have to do. Me, Netflix is necessary. And it don't even cost that much. I'm paying that cost. Some people say get rid of it. It's only like, $17? I'm keeping Netflix. I'm keeping the stuff where I can watch the movies that's essential to me. Relaxation, watching sports, watching a good movie. Those are essentials for me. I don't know about you, but for me. Now, video games, you could wait. You could save up. Shoes, clothes, stuff like that. You can save up. Underwear is essential. Like, I got to get new underwear every month. Couple packs. It's essential. I just like having new underwear. I like the feel of brand new drawers on my balls. Just being honest. So, we'll talk about this more. Y'all already know. But these are some of the things you have to do in 2022. You can't help everybody. You got to make people help you sometimes. The money should be like this in the circle. Especially in your household. Especially in your household. Ain't no happy wife, happy life. That's bunk. That's a scam. Your wife should be helping you. Somehow, some way. But thanks for watching. And get in this house for a second. As you know, when you work for yourself, you can take a break anytime you want. Then I'm going to get back out here and I might make another video later. But I'm gonna work. I need to work at least 5, 6, 7 consecutive hours without stopping it again. And then when I do stop, I'm gonna make another video, so stay tuned.